And once we get deeper into it, we go to the dictionary like you supposed to do. To understand how to use this shit against this motherfucker and them black crackers. The first word, physical. It's right here in the dictionary, physical. I highlight everything that I studied. Physical, 1, of the body, physical fitness. 2, of matter or the laws of nature as opposed to moral or spiritual or imaginary things. Number 3, of physics, physical, the noun, informal. Now, right now, I'm giving my secret away of code breaking. If you see something in here or a word in here that can be found in the Bible, you go to that too. So, like I said, when you get physical, you're dealing with 3 different alternatives to the meaning. One that I'm looking at is of matter or the laws of nature as opposed to moral or spiritual or imaginary things. So the physical is opposed to those things. In other words, for lack of better words, they're opposed to motherfuckers who use their pineal gland. Now, let's go to immoral. Like I said, once again, you lazy ass motherfuckers, keep up. We're going to immoral right now in the dictionary. And we're going to find out what immoral means. And then once we do that, we're going to jump off from another word. And go on from there. Lazy motherfuckers, keep up or I don't know what to tell you. We're going for immoral. You can find it before me. Good for you. Immoral in the Bible. Not formal. Without formality or ceremony. Without formality or ceremony. Let's go to ceremony now. This is a perfect example of cross-referencing. To all you dumb-grounded people. A lot of people then went from dumbfounded to dumb-grounded. That's the lowest you can go. And if there's lower below that, below dumb-groundedness, then there's nothing I can say about that. I can't even think of a word for dumb-groundedness. I know people who are dumbfounded. But dumb-groundedness, I have no sympathy or no pity for. Ceremony. Ceremony is a set of formal acts, especially those used on religious or public occasions. Formal, polite. Formal politeness. Let's go to formal. That's the last one I'm going to do. I'm just giving you examples of cross-referencing. So we're going to go for formal, and I got a lot of shit that comes directly from the word formal. You got formal, confirming to accept rules or customs. Confirming to accept rules or customs. Right? Then you go down to formality, which is the strict observance of rules and convictions. Something required by law or custom, legal formalities. It's just a formality. It's done only to comply with a rule. Formalize. To make formal or official. So to make something formal or official, you have to take the original source and try to re-official it. I'm pretty sure of it. Formative. Forming something. I think I accidentally marked the the highlighter in the wrong spot, but you can see where I'm going with this pretty much. And the one I want to end with is formula. Formerly, in former times. So from formal, you can get formally. And formerly means in former times. So what these black crackers is trying to teach you is that they're not doing shit from former times. They're trying to form something else with a format, which you can also look up yourself. Formidable. In spring fear or awe. Difficult to do or overcome. So you can see where it's going down and how it gets down to the science and shit. Formidable is difficult to do or overcome. Then you get formless, without distinct or regular form. That's when you go back up and you go to formalize and you get to make formal or official. But when you get down to formless, it's without distinct or regular form. Which brings me to the last definition I'm going to give an example of, which is formula. This is a fixed series of words, especially one used on social or ceremonial occasions. You see, you get that ceremony. A list of ingredients on making something. It didn't say food, a drink, a beverage, or a food, or any type of anything that you put into your body orally. It says a list of ingredients of making something. This is the formula. What? To making what? Alright? A set of statements that can be agreed on as in order to produce peace, a peace treaty. Mathematical rule or statement expressed in algebraic symbols. What was that word, symbols? So like I said, people want to hide behind their words. You can go ahead and do that all fucking day long. It's all good to me. It makes no difference to me. I'm immune to that shit already. There's 3 people on this fucking earth. I know who they are. Just by talking to them, I know who they are. I'm not judging anybody. I'm going based off fact and historical fact. That's what I go off of. What I can see. For the most part. I don't want to get that shit confused with common sense. Because I am uncommon to the most people who have common sense. We're going to go a little bit more deeper.